Hi lads, me again. Just said I put up a video there tonight, just about a few things that's playing on my mind a bit. I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not confident, lads, about a lot of things at Arsenal Football Club at the moment. I've seen a few things, so I'm going to run through a couple of things there that's playing on my mind. Number one, the fans are absolutely gassed up about this pre-season. Gassed up. Especially beating Chelsea 4-0 the other day. You swear we're at to win the Champions League by the way they're gonna. Pre-season game. Down in Florida. And they're so excited. Like, I've been told by fans here from the town that I live in, and there's only a handful of Arsenal fans where I live, texting me, we're going to have an unbelievable season. That Kyle, without a shadow of doubt, we're going to get fourth spot this year. No problem. And don't be surprised if we win the Europa League. They're not living on the same planet that I'm living on. Pre-season. We beat Orlando there 3-0 or 3-1 the other night there as well. The way the fans are talking, lads, you swear that we're going to win the Premier League. They're delusional. The fan base is delusional. I don't know, lads. It sickens me, you know, because I'm a realist. I'd be looking there and I'd be watching. The first game, the other night, the first half of that game the other night was absolutely brutal. Brutal. And Chelsea looked absolutely wrecked. Whatever is going on there. But I'm sure that when it comes to the Premier League, they'll be okay. They'll be in the top 4. Chelsea will be definitely in the top 4 this season. We won't be. And that, my friends, I can guarantee. So yeah, so just, you know, the way, I don't know, it's just the fans and AFTV, lads. AFTV drives me insane. It's all PR with them, you know. It's all about making the spandulas. That's what that's all about. I see now they're getting access into the stadium. They're able to interview Mikel Arteta. And here's where I come from. And I'm just saying what I would do. If I had an opportunity to interview Arteta like these lads off AFTV do, the first thing I'd be saying to Arteta is, right, you're doing well in the pre-season, but it is the pre-season, Mikel. If you don't get top 4 this season, are you going to step down? That's the first question I'd ask. They won't ask. They're all afraid to ask these questions because they don't want to hurt anybody, and it's all about making money, making a name for themselves, you know. So they're not true fans to me, you know. If they were, they'd be looking out for the club. They'd be asking the questions that should be asked. And believe you me, there's lots of questions to be asked. So that's where I am with the pre-season, lads. I'm not gassed up with the pre-season. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it tidy. Everybody else can jump around screaming like we're to win the Champions League. I won't be. So, I suppose then the second thing that I'd like to talk about is the Edu interview that he's after giving. Yeah, another interview Edu has given. First thing is, lads, last season when he gave an interview and he was asked, what are the targets? And he said there is no targets, that he wanted the team to play together and take it from there and see what happens. This interview, he said, we want to win trophies. Get back to winning ways. Back to the top. This is your technical director of Arsenal Football Club saying that he wants Arsenal Football Club to get back to winning ways. Now, I've been saying that for the last 18 years and I'm being called negative. I'm sitting here tonight and I'm saying that my standards are up here and I want Arsenal Football Club to win league titles. I want Arsenal to go out this season and compete to win the league title. At least compete and win the Europa League. But I don't see that winning mentality within that club. And I haven't for many years now. So I don't see anything changing for the coming season. Nothing. So Edu can sit there with his little smirk on his face and he can say that he wants us to be back to winning ways. We won't be going back to any winning ways with the current squad as I speak we have. We will not win anything when you hear Edu, our technical director, speaking about Arteta and him having a conversation on the phone for an hour before Arteta joined Arsenal, and they spoke about behaviours and thinking of stuff, and it wasn't all about football, it about families and all the rest of it. And that he said, very interesting, that this could be what we're looking for at Arsenal Football Club. And then when Arteta showed up, he had everything down to perfection, his ideas, the way he wanted to play the game. And as far as what Edu said, it was magnificent. And that he was the right man to get. Now those perfect ideas and the way he wanted to play football and his style and his preparation got us 8th, 8th and 5th. Now, as far as I'm concerned, not good enough. Now, I was spoken about pre-season. I was spoken about beating Chelsea. I was spoken about the winning mentality from Edu. And how magnificent it was getting Arteta to be our new manager. Now, what I'm saying is that Arteta is there now 3 years. He has almost spent 400 million to get this current squad together. So this is his squad. These are his players. If they are not competing by Christmas, that they're 10, 15 points behind the top, I want Arteta gone. I want him gone. I am not listening to any excuses from anyone this season. Out all day long. Don't want them, don't want them. So lads, this is his season. So it's either step up to the plate or go if you're not good enough. Now that's what I want, lads. And if he is a man that loves Arsenal and the history and the tradition and all the rest of it, well then he should swallow his pride and say to himself, I've taken Arsenal to a certain level, I can't push him anymore. I may leave it to someone else and go. I'd actually respect him for doing that. I actually applaud him for doing that. But he won't. He won't. Because it's all about Arteta. It's the Arteta show. So yeah, lads. Edu can speak about winning mentality and all the rest of us. But he's not cutting any of us realists. Because we all know that there is no winning mentality in that club. Now, I'm just going to hit on another thing that made me laugh. Odegaard, after the Chelsea game there in America, Odegaard went over and signed a few jerseys for the fans. And a member of Arsenal AFTV turned around and said, look at Odegaard. signing autographs. Real captain. That's a leader. Now, I know some of you stats thinks that Odegaard is a good footballer and all the rest of us. And he could easily turn around this season and he could prove me wrong and he could be outstanding. And I'm here to be proved wrong. And I hope to God he turns around and be a world beater this season. I really do. But from what I've seen of him so far in the Arsenal jersey, he ain't good enough to play for a football club. And he's definitely not good enough to captain us. If he walked in here and said, Kyle, I'm going to captain the team there now and I'm your captain and all the rest of us, I just look him in the eye and just say to him, get on my face. I ain't listening to you. You're only a child. Good luck. I blow at him. Knock him down. You cannot be relying on Odegaard, lads, to bring you into the battlefield and lay the body on the line when the chips are down to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. You'll be waiting a long time for Odegaard to, you know what, to bring you through that game, to win that game like a Roy Keane would or a Patrick Vieira or Steven Gerrard. Odegaard won't. And this business of signing autographs and stuff like that in America, all PR, to sell jerseys, to get members on AFTV and stuff like that, that's all that's about. So, I'm not as impressed. I try to keep it real. I'm not impressed about the whole situation. I think the transfer window is an absolute joke. I think it's a joke, lads. Zinchenko and Jesus are two very good signings, and I'm happy about those two signings. Don't get me wrong, I am happy. They're coming from a winning mentality. They've won things. But now judge them in the Arsenal colours. Will they win things at Arsenal? It's okay winning things at Man City when you have world beaters around you. But when you're coming over to Arsenal there now with the likes of fucking Sambi and these fellas, see how good they are. See if they win things then. So, yeah lads, I'm not impressed. For me, we need a new right back. We need a couple of midfielders. We need another centre forward. We need if Leno goes, we definitely need a second goalkeeper. So I'm not gassed up about the coming season. Don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to the season starting. I think Crystal Palace would be that Friday night under the lights. That's in their home ground. I really do. I fancy Crystal Palace. I'm not expecting anything big. Probably finish 6th or 7th. Won't win anything. Unless if they turn around, lads, and sign 3 or 4 unbelievable players over the next few weeks. But I very much doubt that. Can't understand why Tielemans did not at the club. Can't understand it. Things are going a bit quiet there on that as well. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep it real. Trying to calm everybody down. Trying to get people off the back down dirt because I don't know what they're smoking. They're going around telling me that we're going to win Premier League titles on the PlayStation. That's about it. But lads, yeah, I just said I put up a quick video there because I said to you, I'm not impressed at all about this whole situation at the minute. Until I see things changing, then I'd be a bit more optimistic. But at the moment, I'm not. So we'll wait and see what happens, lads. But listen, I'll be posting up another video now tomorrow. No, what am I doing tomorrow night? I might post up one. I'm actually working tomorrow night. So you might see me up the country somewhere. But on to then, lads. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your support. Really means everything to me. Trying to build up this channel now and try to get the club back to where it should be. Up at the very top. Big up to you all, lads. Really appreciate your support. Thanks very much. Mind yourselves. Arteta, no more excuses.